So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Now it's Yamal.
That looks a good ball through.
Spread out to the left. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. And he's picked out the run. And here comes the corner. And we have our very first corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. No, that's been intercepted, and it's Hazard. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim, so how do you... There's the shot! Goal! There is the breakthrough!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Aos 10 minutos do primeiro tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 6.
So, a breakthrough already. Dembele. Showing great feet there. Mendes picks it up now. Camavinga. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a promising position. And he was alert to it. Can he get it through? Nuno Mendes. Tottenham leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. He is through here. Well, that pass isn't the best. Short changes him with that. That's rather hopeful. Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
Musiala, that is ended up in no man's land. Knocks it into space. And it's DiMarco. Now it's Hazard. Hazard with the... Oh, smashing header! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Tries a deft little ball. DiMarco. And it's Serginho. Fernandes. Driving on and making good... Oh, that's ambitious! Hazard. Serginho. Hazard. That has been cut short. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Mbappe! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
And there's a searching pass. Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
Mbappe really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Now it's Mbappe. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle, stopped him dead in his tracks. Serginho is always looking to play quality balls. Nuno Mendes. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Hakimi did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Tottenham looking to go into the break, 1-0 up. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Now it's Batistuta. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Gavi has a look and plays it forward.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Great ball if he can get there. Thinks about the shot. And the shot! Goal! And there's the goal they've been looking for. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Tottenham are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
He's got away.
Teremos minuto de acréscimo.
Back on the ball again. Cross from Hakimi. Not pretty, but it gets the big chance! He's got to be quick to recover this. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. There's the whistle for half-time. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Tottenham are heading into the break, very happy with how it's gone so far.
Substituição em campo. Sai para a entrada do jogador, camisa 7.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. And it's Dembele. Dembele goes on a run down the left wing. Nuno Mendes with the cross. Oh, it's a great ball here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That's a little off target. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he's picked it up out wide. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Serginho to Musiala. Tries to play it through. Messi providing an outlet on that flank. Header! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Messi. In by Messi. Oh, important interception. Tottenham with this 2-goal lead. They're certainly looking much the more assured side. And here's Azar. He has found the way through. Looks across and plays it in. A header! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Now it's Yamal. Now it's Mbappe. That's the keeper's ball. Hakimi. Now, can they get him away? Hakimi. Messi. The ball is loose and the chase is on.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close.
He's gone for goal. It's loose now and they want to get it back. Dembele. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Piqué cuts it out. Musiala. Piqué. A heavy challenge. Out towards the flank. He's found a way through. In bullish header! And he has kept it out somehow.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Tottenham have the chance to go the other way. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Khan gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. And that is as far as they're going to go. Looking to play him in. Gavi. Searching pass he's played there. Oh, they could be caught out here. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. So a big, big chance now from 12 yards. Khan, in the context of the game, he must save it. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
E o gol! Aos 36 minutos do segundo tempo, pelo jogador, camisa 6.
And that's it. So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Senhoras e senhores, informamos sobre uma criança perdida. Atenção, pai de menino de camiseta amarela. Dirija-se ao centro de informações.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello, everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to
evening. The
today's
skies are
match.
clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. The action has already started. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Virgil van Dijk. He's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. He's away. Messi! Goal! Barcelona! And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Nicely spread. Gavi. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. And he's had it nicked away. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, what has happened here? Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! Once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And Messi! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
He's shifting through the gears here. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Gavi. And it's Mendes. Oh, played through for the wide man. Well read, nice interception. Marquinhos. Chouameni. Oh, that's well spotted. And this is Dembele. And he's gone looking for safety. Camavinga. Valverde. Now Van Dijk. Chouameni. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. And it's Valverde. Marquinhos. Donnarumma. And it's Marquinhos. Here's Chouameni. That is good alertness. Camavinga. Van Dijk. Camavinga. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Chouameni. Now, can they get him away?
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Plays a sharp little ball here. Camavinga. And it's Mendes. And Fernandez. Looking for options. Takes a shot! Goal! Barcelona! And they're back in front.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted, and he's worked it through. And it's made its way... Mbappe! Really well taken goal. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Barcelona take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Barcelona finding their passes, and he plays one through. Now it's Mbappe. He's had a shot! That is a superb rearguard action. Now it's Yamal. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. That is ended up in no man's land. Marquinhos. Chouameni. Now it's Son Heung-min. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Pinches it off him. Oh, nicely intercepted. And that'll be the final action of the first half.
Volunteers for each block, please report to the staff room immediately. Substitution on the field, number 19, Yamal.
So off we go once more.
To replace him is
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Now it's Mbappe. Tottenham different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And this is Messi. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And that's going to be a booking. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Alexander-Arnold is standing over this one. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them. Going for goal! He's having a go! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Dembele and Mendes. The ball has bounced loose now. Gavi. And he was quick to react.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Van Dijk. Tchouaméni. Back to the keeper it goes. And it's Camavinga. And he's forced to go back. To Marquinhos. Tottenham still have the cards to affect this game. Marquinhos.
Pretty robust defending.
Played into space. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's... Oh, what's he done? And the shot! Oh, it's hit the post! It's a carbon copy of the previous miss.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Van Dijk. Now Van de Ven. And back to the keeper they go. Gavi. Can he get onto this? Tchouaméni. Van Dijk. Marquinhos. And it's Camavinga. Tchouaméni. Mikel Oyarzabal. Now it's Haaland. Oh, well measured. And that's gone loose. And that is out of play. Camavinga. Van Dijk. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. He's picked his way through. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Mikel Oyarzabal. And here's Barcola. Gavi has it in a wide position. Camavinga. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Van Dijk. Mikel Oyarzabal. It's Camavinga. Messi. Marquinhos. Messi. Now it's Kane. Mikel Oyarzabal. And it's Van Dijk. Marquinhos. Van Dijk. Here's Oyarzabal. Barcola looking to play him in. Camavinga crosses it in. And it's claimed by the keeper. Camavinga threads one in. Messi. Can he get on the end of this? He's in plenty of space here. Oh, he's been... Header! Oh, the whistle's gone. What's he given? And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. And he has shown him a yellow card. A look of bemusement and dismay from the culprit, but the referee clearly thinks there was enough there for a penalty. To further improve their position of comfort. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence. That was never missing.
So now the difference is 3. And that will be it. Tottenham suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And it's Messi. And that could set him on his way. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has been clubbed away. Mbappe. Now it's Modric. And he has been fouled there. Just lacking in accuracy. Now it's Yamal. That is ended up in no man's land. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. They get a throw in. Now, can they get him away? Well, that's beautifully weighted. Chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Vinicius Junior clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He is through here. Just eases him off the ball. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. That's a sharp pass. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. And it's Fernandez. Fernandez. He's gone for goal! Gavi tries to play it through. Plenty to aim at here. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Mbappe. Foot in, aimed beyond the defence. Sends it crossfield. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Christian. Can he finish? It's there! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
And it's Mendes. That is a brilliant interception. And he's heaved it away. Messi. And he goes cross-field. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's played through for him. Pass is just off target. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Barcola. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Oh, he's been caught napping. That's a delicate... A header! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now that's well seen too. It's a pretty loose pass. That's a cute ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Camavinga, great vision. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. And here's Vinicius Junior. Vinicius Junior! Oh, he's been caught on it here. Camavinga, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that could set him on his way. Mbappe could try cutting inside here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Messi. Ronaldo looks to get on the end of this. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Yamal.
And we're off again.
To replace him is...
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Some resolute defending there. Now it's Saka. Dembele.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Hakimi looking to run onto it. Barcola. Barcola is flagged offside. Tottenham do look as though they've made a half. Oh, they could be caught out here. It could be in here. Just the kick goes for a shot. Great idea, just poorly executed.
Yeah, and I don't think there was much wrong with his vision nor his decision-making. They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Mbappe gets into a good position. He has found the way through. Lovely ball and a real chance now. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Dembele. Knocks it into space. That looks a good ball through. Fernandez is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Mbappe providing an outlet on that flank. A lot of... Tries a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Madrid with the corner, there first. And it's been taken short. He's gone for goal! And that is high.
Unsurprisingly, he's been quick to apologise. If you lean backwards, the results are normally high and wide.
And that's been won straight back. And it's Messi. Over to the left. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Short changes him with that pass. Messi. Looking to play him in. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. And here's Vinicius Junior.
Vinicius Junior real
Shoots! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Batistuta coming on here. Chance! It's in! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Batistuta duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Madrid are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And it's lofted through here. Oh, that's a fine interception. He's found a way through.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were...
And Batistuta! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter.
There's the shot! And it's in! And they are right back within touch! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
So is this the start of a comeback? Barcola receives it in a good position here. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Can he get it through? Played out to the left flank. Oh, what is having a shot? Goal! Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Tottenham get themselves back into contention.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
He's got away.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Oh, it's Dembele. And he's intervened well there. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Real chance! He scored! They Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came up beautifully.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude.
And the finish! Looking for a runner. Well read, nice interception. Now that looks a decent ball. Hazard in acres of space out wide. Van Dijk. Nicely weighted ball. Van der Ven with the clearance. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. What a game, a contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. He's a sharp little ball here. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Barcola. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Mbappe, Camavinga does really well to win the ball there. Barcola. Barcola is wide and looking to get onto this. Camavinga. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. And he's picked out the run. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Goes looking wide. Barcola. Alexander-Arnold does well to stand firm and defend it. Ball is over the line. Mbappe. And it's Camavinga. Now Foden. Camavinga.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Shoots! Goal! Manchester United! That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
Manchester United have penetrated for the first time. Kane! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Fernandes.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He's gone for goal! And again the keeper stands strong. Nicely weighted ball. Spread out to the left, and they can counter here. Oh, that's fabulous. Gavi is onto this. Barcola. And it's Fernandes. Great ball, and he's in here. Hakimi. Kudus. Tottenham are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Played back in. Chance, surely! And that is wildly off target.
Well, it's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
Diogo Dalot. Valverde. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. And he's intervened well there. It's a pretty loose pass. And it's Fernandes. Half an hour played now. Foden. Valverde. And this is Lewandowski. It's a really well-measured ball. No luck with that dink over the top. It's a quick ball upfield. Gavi. Mbappe. And this is Kane. Hakimi. And he's being shifted off it. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, it's a chance for a shot! They've done it! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So that's two now without reply. And the shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Ah, such a clever touch. Camavinga has been caught there, it's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. Looking to widen the gap even further here. He's gone for goal! Glorious! A finish right from the top draw! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Manchester United find a position of real strength now. Valverde. And it's Camavinga. Now it's Kane. Good ball, good take. Great vision. That's a shade optimistic.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
He is through here. Kane has it out wide and it takes a shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they're at it again in double quick time. Another moment of magic, a real wow. And we've reached half-time. Well, what a half they've had, cruising to victory, and it's only half-time. Astonishing. And we're off again. Tottenham didn't have a great first half. They need a change of fortune. Gavi. And they win it back again. And that is as far as they're going to go. Valverde, Camavinga gets a foot in here. And it's made its way to him. Now it's Kudus. Solid defending, refused to be out-muscled. Mbappe. Camavinga, a probing pass. Now it's Foden. And here's Kane. Hakimi calmly anticipates. Barcola. Looking for a runner. That's a nicely shaped ball. Fernandez could try cutting inside here. Mendes is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. And here's Kudus. Kudus. And he's in. Oh, shooting chance! Really well taken goal. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Manchester United really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
Well, they have a goal, but it is surely too much to hope for a comeback. Mbappe! Oh, he's been caught on it here! Looking to play him in. Van Dijk gets across to intercept that. And it's Dalot. Foden providing an outlet on that flank. Kudus. Oh, nicely intercepted. Opts for safety. Valverde. Van Dijk. Diogo Dalot. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Mbappe. Short changes him with that pass. And here's Kane. Camavinga. Oh, that's neat. Pinches it off him. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Camavinga simply can't escape his critics. He deserves an earful after that.
And claimed it back swiftly. That looks a good ball through. Now it's Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski! No, he's missed it.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Kudus. Ambitious ball here. It's a goal kick. Valverde. Alexander-Arnold. Camavinga. Diogo Dalot. That has not gone well. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Valverde. No, that's been intercepted. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Now it's Gavi. Played into space. And that is expertly dealt with. Tries a shot! Outstanding save to keep that out.
Oh, it's a brilliant effort, you have to say that. He clearly wanted to do it in style.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And that should get the job done. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Spread neatly. Camavinga. Van Dijk did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Alexander-Arnold. Hakimi cuts it out. And here's Foden. Camavinga. Valverde has found the net here, of course. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And here's Foden. Has a shot! It is a very, very good save. Mbappe. And here's
There will be 1
Lewandowski.
minute added time.
1 minute to add, according to the board. And that is as far as it goes. Tottenham have very little in the way of excuses here, simply having no answer to a display that was stunning, scintillating. There was to be... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks, Peter. There's a great sense of anticipation in this stadium, and I've been hit by it too.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And we have our very first corner. Oh, what a climb! Gavi. Oh, that's a fine interception. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. Oh, perfectly measured that. Out of play for a goal kick. Now he's off and running. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, he's found support out wide. Barcola gets into a good position. Knocks it into space. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, the explosive.
And Dybala! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's a cute ball. And the volley. Oh, he has leathered that.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
That pass has been well intercepted. Quarter of an hour played. And here's Ribéry. Dybala. Dybala! It's Dembele! That's a half-decent try. Nice-looking ball. Now it's Kudus. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that was vital. Foden. And that's clear-cut. It's a free kick. Now it's Dybala. Shifted it to the flank. Alexander-Arnold did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And it's Alexander-Arnold. So still waiting for the first breakthrough here, but it has been a pretty open start.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
He's a sharp little ball here. Kudus. Hakimi. Foden. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, that's a key interception.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Dembele looking to get on the end of this. And there's his chance to lead the counter. And it's been played through. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. And the shot! It's there! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Tottenham have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Great chance! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Barcola clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Substitutions taking place.
Corner number 2 then. Saka gets it clear. Manchester United are looking to go forward now. Aimed beyond the defence. Kudus is in a really good position out wide. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Takes a shot. Denied by an instinctive save.
Camavinga actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Corner number 3 coming up. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Mane. And it's Fernandes. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Ambitious ball here. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Now it's Ribéry. Dembele providing an outlet on that flank. Dembele! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Dembele certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
2 added
Camavinga.
minutes has been indicated.
Hakimi. The referee's awarded a free kick. Alexander-Arnold promptly onto that, and that is that. Foden. And the half-time whistle goes. Been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. How's the first half compared with your expectations?
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Tottenham, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out, see if you can open them up a bit more.
Olise cuts out the pass, and he's intervened well there. Fernandes. Olise spots it and intercepts. Defending was strong and firm. Well, that pass isn't the best.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And it's Camavinga. Saka with the foul. And that's going to be a booking. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Oh, given away. Mbappe finds himself offside. Mane does really well to win the ball there. He's found the way through. Saka. Oh, just skips past his man. Oh, well played. Kept cool and dealt with it. Donnarumma, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And it's made its way to him. Can he finish?
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And this is Ribéry. Van der Ven kept his eye on it, and he's there. Camavinga. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Camavinga. A probing pass, brilliantly cut out. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And smartly reclaimed. Camavinga. That is ended up in no man's land. Now it's Gavi. The ball has bounced loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. And it's Camavinga. He's having a go. That was superb goalkeeping.
Camavinga is offering a right smile there.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, it's come loose. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Ribéry. And that could set him on his way. No, he wasn't going to let him past. Mane, and Mane! So close to drawing level.
Mane clearly knows that he let himself down there. He'd like another pop at that one, but that's not how it works.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
Coming on the field is number 20, Dembele. Substitution.
Tries to play it through. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, important interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
That has not gone well. Kane. Kane!
Manchester United really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
That's shocking. The ease with which he was able to get into the space, and the player of his quality was highly unlikely to miss that.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
2 up and very little time left. Chance! Yes! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
A case now of complete control. And that will be it. Tottenham looking by any yardstick formidable. Truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Mbappe picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. This is Peter Drury, and I'm happy to inform you that Jim Beglin has joined me to offer his expertise.
Thanks for that, Peter. Hi, everyone. The excitement has really picked up now, and I'm eager for the action to start.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Kudus. Nicely shaped ball. That pass isn't the best. Driving forward. It's Neymar! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Applies the finish!
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision, because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Kante picks it up out wide. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, the centre of midfield, Peter, is where battles are won and lost. So I see Rodri as...
Mbappe! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Tottenham with the corner, they're first. Kudus! Decent enough try. Now, can they get him away? Shapes to shoot! Goal! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Madrid finding their passes. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, what's he done? He's found a way through. And Messi! Square, you score, we score.
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic.
And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
That's good running with the ball. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Neymar. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Sends it crossfield. Now it's Hazard. That's good play. Hazard! Oh, what has happened here? Has another go! No, not the best of headers. And smartly reclaimed. Hakimi. Now it's Mbappe. And the pass is intercepted. Mbappe is offering some sort of an apology there.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Aimed beyond the defence. Pass somewhat off target. Gavi. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. No foul, says the referee. And it's Gavi. There's the header! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
It's a really well-measured ball. He has found the way through. Messi, lovely feet. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Kudus. Hazard. Good ball, good take. That is good strength. There's the shot! It's there! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Madrid get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, I always felt this was coming. There was a clear increase in both intensity and tempo. Now all they need is to try and maintain it.
Chance for a shot! And no mistake! Oh, that's not going to count. And we go again.
Yeah, the assistant called it correctly. There's some disagreement, as usual, but they've got it right.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call.
Habrá 2 minutos de
We
descuento.
are into overtime. Kante cuts it out. It's a promising position. He's got away, and he's had it nicked away. And the half-time whistle goes. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football, and it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Se va a producir un cambio de jugadores. El dorsal 10, Messi.
Here's the start of the second half.
Serán sustituidos.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without...
Real chance! That is decidedly lacking.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that, if only he managed to retain his composure.
Tottenham different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Out to the left it goes. Great defending, strong and determined. Looking to play him in. Now who's going to be first to this? Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Camavinga. Well, that has not gone well. That's an imaginative pass. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now he's got space here. Oh, he's been caught on. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's looking wide. Nicely weighted ball. It's Dembele! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Now it's Mbappe. It's a threatening ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Tottenham do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Mbappe! Oh, look at the space here. Mbappe! And he's there to get it away. This looks promising. And he's straight offside. Now it's Mbappe. Ryerson. And back to the keeper they go. Serginho. Azar. Looking for options for movement. Searching passes played there.
Decent attempt that, just a little mistimed.
Cannavaro. Oh, they could break here. Oh, good spread. Great vision. Barcola! Barcola! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now they can spring out of defence. Always onto this.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's being shifted off it. Tries to play it through. Oh, he's found support out wide. Oh, Red, nice interception. Pinches it off him. Good running, strong and purposeful. And he's intervened well there. That has been slung wide. He is through here. Knocks it into space. That's very neat. It's roll! And that would have won it.
And that reaction says it all. They had a real chance to tighten the screw there, and it's been blown.
And it's Azar. He's had it taken off him. Tries to pass it through.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
That's been cut out, well played.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
Raul gets through on his own. Raul was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Raul. And here's Elise.
Un minuto de descuento.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Plenty of a... That's clear cut. It's a free kick. And that's going to be a booking.